to another Random Tech 887 review, and here today we have the I've forgotten what they're called. Monitor Audio MK5 Bronze Editions. Now these speakers do not come cheap. They cost me about £500. They cost me about £500 new. Got a pair of them for money. I think they sound absolutely amazing. Now when I bought them, I didn't want to go for heavy bass. I just wanted good quality music, if that makes sense. With these speakers you can really hear each detail of musical instrument, and I've got to say that these are the best speakers I have ever heard. Now the bass isn't amazing, it can't kick out too much bass, as there's a low frequency driver and a mid frequency driver, and then of course the tweeter for treble. But it's quite interesting the way it works, because there's like a crossover, so this won't output any mid and this won't output anything that's too low. Now with my experience, I've seen that I'm using like a Sony AV receiver here, and it's attached to my gaming computer using iTunes. Now I have noticed that with this setup, the best way to listen to the audio is definitely through digital. Now I'm using a HDMI audio connection, but you can use optical audio if you wanted to. But the analog cables that I had, the sound just sounded washed out with these speakers, but with digital audio you could really hear the detail. Now the way these speakers move are quite interesting actually. Now they're not the biggest drivers in the world. If I get my PS Vita for comparison, they're not the biggest drivers, but they do pump out a lot of power. They're 120 watts I believe. This is a 100-watt receiver. And if you watch my channel, you know that I had a pair of gold layer speakers that are now there. I used to use them as my main front speakers, and they were horrible for bass, and they just didn't sound like premium speakers. I could say that I only paid about 120 for them, but at that price I was very disappointed with what I got. Now with these, I know I spent nearly 5 times the amount, but the clarity of the audio is just unmistakably good. Now I'll play a song here.
She be busy popping tags. She got a lot of product. That Dolce & Gabbana, I can't forget a starter. And that Balenciaga, I'm sipping purple syrup. Come be my Aunt mama. And if you is a rider, we go shopping like manana. Her attitude Rihanna, she did it from her mama. She jiggy like Madonna, but she trippy like Nirvana. Cause everything designer. Her jeans is coming lane, shoes is Alexander Wang, and her shirt the newest Ghana. Karen, wearing all the Cartier frames, Jean Paul Gaultier's, cause it match with her persona. Her pistol go, her pistol go, her pistol go, her pistol go. I said her pistol go, I said her pistol go.
Yeah, that's my review of the speakers. Also forgot to mention that there is a port out here and a port out on the back. I'm not sure if you saw that, but the port out on the back is for the low range speaker, what I've seen, and this one is for the mid. It pushes out air and it's quite powerful actually. If you're sitting a couple meters away, you can still feel the push of the speaker. Alright, thank you. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Yep.